we are gonna send to Jesse Cook for the Week 2 Fantasy Football Stardom Sit-em.
What up, Jess?
So your must pick, that's got to be Zeke. He had a pretty good game, 53 rushing yards, 1 TD, but he's playing the Washington Redskins, who allowed 123 rushing yards last week. So Zeke is a pretty good pick. Who do you sit? You have to sit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's a given. Football does not belong in Tampa Bay. Well, at least not in the hands of James Winston.
Oh, thank God.
The Carolina Panthers have a stellar defense. They had a pick last week, and their offense managed to score 3 touchdowns, while Tampa Bay allowed 3 picks and 2 touchdowns. So start Carolina's defense, sit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, anyone you have on that offense. And I have Mike Evans, so I'm not too hot on that right now. David Njoku, you have to start him. Sure, the Browns had an off week, but they're playing the New York Jets, who can barely be considered a football team. They played a close game, but it was against the Buffalo Bills.
Whoa!
I mean, I have their defense.
They got Demaryius Thomas.
I'm very sorry.
That's true. I have a fantasy question for you, Jesse.
All right.
So, last week, Emmanuel Sanders, put him on my bench. Hollywood Brown, put him on my bench. Both those guys had great week 1s. What are the chances they can continue that? Not obviously to the level that they played in week 1, but somewhat put together a good season, both of them. What are the chances of that happening?
Well, I mean, Emmanuel Sanders on his own is a pretty reliable receiver. I wouldn't count on him having a bad game. Like, if you're ever in doubt, like, you have to... Are you choosing between those two?
No, just in general.
I mean, Sanders is always a good pick. Who was your other pick?
Nah, Marquise Brown, obviously. Good week 1. Just want to know, what are your chances?
It's hard to go against him. Again, it depends on your team.
I have a question.
Looks like Jack has a question.
So, I am debating on starting either Carlos Hyde or Justin Jackson of Los Angeles Chargers. Who would you go with?
I'd go with Carlos Hyde. I mean, who's he playing this week?
I will get you that information in just a moment.
I think Hyde is more reliable.
Oh, Carlos Hyde is on the Houston Texans. I actually don't.
Texans defense, drop
The
it.
Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Chargers are playing the Detroit Lions.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have a terrible defense, so their offense is better, and their offense is not going to be that good. They did.
I wouldn't
but
sleep on the
also-
Jags D if I were you.
I also have the Jags D on there, and I have the Panthers defense as well that I picked up.
Okay, start the Panthers.
Sports.
No question. And then my dark horse is what I'm going to finish it up with. Oh, Jerry, do you have a question?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, what's your
Jerry,
question?
come on.
What about Sammy Watkins? What did you think of his first week performance?
46 points.
I mean,
He did pretty well.
he was on my bench.
Yeah, he did good.
Why'd you put him on your
tough.
bench? It's very tough. Do you think he's actually gonna
His quarterback's Patrick Mahomes, so without Tyreek Hill for a good portion of the season, Sammy Watkins is going to get a lot of targets. Also, Travis Kelce didn't have a great week 1, so if that's going to be his consistency, then Sammy Watkins is going to be the top receiver. I'm going to finish it up with my dark horse pick, and to quote Queen, if I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on. Carry on Johnson. He's going to have a good week.
Any last I think it's time we get wrapping up here.
Speak.
Carry Johnson gonna have a good week. He's just without any other caveats. He's ranked as one of the top flex players in the NFL, and he's playing the Rams. And the Rams obviously have a good defense and a good defensive line. And they played Christian McCaffrey last week, who went off. But look, they're going to be expecting Matthew Stafford to go more towards the passing game. Carry Johnson is going to have some good.
Oh, cool.
All right, guys, thank you so much for either watching or listening to the podcast. You can find this on YouTube at the Talon Podcast. And yeah, thank you for listening or watching. We'll see you next week.
Stay safe.
Steez.
Stay in school. Keep
pound
turning
it,
up.
nugget?
Pack.
See ya.
We'll see you later. Thank you so much. Peace.